Hello, and welcome to Parenting Classes for You Breakthrough Parenting, moving your family from struggle to cooperation. Hi, my name is Taisha Hampton, and I'm your certified breakthrough parenting instructor. This breakthrough parenting course offers a proven method for raising cooperative, happy, and self confident children. All of the information in this course is based on Dr. Jane A. Major's experience with more than 14,000 families, and it's filled with numerous real life examples showing breakthrough parenting in action. So let's go. Lesson 1.1: Three Approaches to Raising Children. Feelings of worth can flourish only in an atmosphere where individual differences are appreciated, mistakes are tolerated, communication is open, and rules are flexible. The kind of atmosphere that is found in a nurturing family. Do you want your child to be responsible? Yes, of course. The answer is yes. Okay, wait a minute. If every parent would agree, yes, I want my child to grow up to be responsible, then why are there so many irresponsible people in the world? Look, listen, read the headlines. Something isn't right. Parents invest an enormous amount of time, effort, energy, and resources in bringing the next generation into responsible adulthood. No one questions whether it is one of the most important jobs we will ever have in life. Most parents will also agree that it is one of the most difficult because it is complex and there is so much at stake. Certainly, raising a child is an enormous job, and who is likely to be blamed if it does not turn out well? What if you could greatly increase the chances of thoroughly enjoying your children as they grow? What if they could blossom like beautiful flowers before your eyes into wonderful human beings whom you could be proud of? What if, while you were raising them, you were working on your own development and finding yourself to be more successful in all aspects of your life? What if parenting actually turned out to be better than your wildest dreams? Would you be willing to put in a little effort right now to see what could make the difference between a mediocre existence with your children and a truly meaningful one where you and your children thrive? Experts have frequently given parents confusing and conflicting advice about how to raise children. Take something as simple as getting an 8-year-old child to clean up his room. Mom says, "Johnny, your room sure is a mess. I suppose when you get tired of living this way, you'll clean it up." Dad says, "Johnny, clean up this room now. Get busy." Mom and Dad have very different approaches to helping Johnny be responsible. Mom uses permissive parenting, where children are allowed to unfold without enough direction. The assumption here is that when a child is ready, he or she will take charge. This approach assumes that if left to figure things out by themselves, children will naturally find their way. This method was once considered progressive. Advocates of this approach advise parents never to use power or authority to punish children. Instead, parents were told to allow children to decide how to behave and to let them learn from the consequences of their actions. Permissive parenting rarely succeeds for the simple reason that few children are naturally self-directing. Children need routines, structure, predictability, and boundaries, and they do not naturally come up with these themselves. On the other hand, the oldest and most widely used approach for raising children has been authoritarian parenting, the one Dad uses in this example. Most parents have had a lot of experience with this. Parents assume the majority of responsibility to control their children from birth to adulthood until their children are able to become independent. With this method, parents take charge by using their power and authority to punish their children in order to teach them what to do. Parents decide what the consequences should be for breaking the rules. Children show respect for their parents by obeying them. Authoritarian parenting works best when the goal is for children to learn to be able to follow orders and to conform to pre-existing standards. Creativity is either not encouraged or is narrowly confined. Children are taught to be obedient and to never talk back to their elders. These children become outer directed, meaning that they look to people outside themselves to decide what to think and how to act. All too often, well-intentioned permissive parents get fed up that their child has not acted responsibly, and consequently, they go ballistic in an authoritarian outburst. After they have laid down the law, accompanied by tears and bad feelings, the child's bedroom finally gets cleaned. This lack of consistency is especially difficult because children do not know what to expect, nor are they empowered and shown how to take charge of their bedroom with any predictability. Most permissive parents vacillate between permissive and authoritarian approaches. They do not provide structure because they feel uncomfortable being bosses. The explosion confirms how uncomfortable it feels to be authoritarian, so they go back to being permissive until the next big upset. There is, however, another way of raising children that is neither permissive nor authoritarian. It is called breakthrough parenting, and it differs from the others in that the responsibility for solving problems is shared between parent and child. The child is not given permission to decide not to be responsible, nor is the child told exactly what to do. Discipline with love, on the other hand, will create a well-adjusted child. Parents must decide what outcome they want for their children and use those methods that best support that outcome. It very much matters how you package your gifts of insight, skill, and knowledge. If the packaging is critical and punishing, your child will not want to receive your gift. If you package your wisdom in loving ways, your child will be eager to learn from you. Wow, I know that there is a lot of information. Take your time and review the material again, just to make sure you are understanding the concepts. And I know there are some of you who are like, yes, I'm ready to try something different. But then there are others who still aren't sure if this program will actually work. Remember, this is only lesson 1, and I am positive you will learn strategies that will help you in all communication, and you will learn so much about yourself in the process. Get ready for an adventure.